Dr. Eliana shares the story of a 67-year-old patient, Mr. Sinha. He came in complaining of unbearable itchiness and thought it was just heat rashes. Turned out, he had been applying powder daily and over-cleaning with Dettol. His skin had developed eczema and minor tears. The result? Pain during urination, avoidance of intimacy, and a full-blown fungal infection. Have you ever found yourself in a moment where everything felt right? You were relaxed, in the mood. Your partner was smiling and yet nothing happened? Or maybe it almost did, but just didn't feel the way it used to. If that's been your experience lately, let me tell you something right up front. You're not alone, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, what you're feeling is more common than you'd think, especially after 60. Our bodies change. Our hormones shift, and even our blood flow, the very thing that powers us strong. Lasting erection can start to slow down without us even noticing. But here's the good news. Just because things have changed doesn't mean they can't get better. Today, we're going to talk about something refreshingly simple. No pills. No awkward prescriptions. No complicated routines. We're talking about a natural drink, something you can make right at home. That has helped countless men feel energized, confident, and yes, rock solid again. And I promise, this isn't some gimmick or miracle cure. It's science-backed, easy to prepare. And best of all, it works with your body, not against it. Why is this so important for men in their 60s and beyond? Because at this stage of life, confidence means everything. When your body works the way it's supposed to, when you feel that spark again, it affects more than just your sex life. It changes how you show up in your relationship, how you carry yourself, how you sleep, and even how your heart beats. Erections are about blood flow and vitality, yes, but they're also about self-worth. So if you've been looking for something natural, something real, something you can actually do without embarrassment or complexity, stick with me. Let's start with something simple: your blood vessels. Think of your penis like a garden hose. When you're 25, that hose is wide open, water flows easily, and pressure is high. But over time, due to diet, lifestyle, and yes, just plain aging, that hose can get a little narrower. The pressure drops, and what used to take a whisper now takes a shout. Here's where the drink comes in. There are natural ingredients found in common fruits and vegetables that help open up those blood vessels again. They help improve circulation, and when blood flows better, erections happen more easily, more fully, and more reliably. This isn't a theory, it's exactly how medications like Viagra work. Only this method supports your body naturally from the inside out. One of the most powerful natural ingredients for this is something you've probably walked past in the grocery store 100 times: beetroot. Beets are rich in nitrates. When you consume them, those nitrates turn into nitric oxide in your body. That nitric oxide is the same compound your body naturally produces to relax blood vessels. It's like telling your garden hose to open back up again. Not only does this improve erectile strength, but it also supports your heart and lowers your blood pressure. So this isn't just about pleasure, it's about living longer and better. Now, imagine blending a few simple ingredients together. Fresh beet, a little watermelon, which contains an amino acid called citrulline, another blood flow booster, a few slices of ginger, maybe even a handful of spinach or arugula if you're feeling adventurous. Pour that over some ice, drink it down, and give it a little time. For some men, it takes about 30 minutes. For others, it may be a couple of hours or a few days of consistency. But when it kicks in, you'll know. Not in a jarring, artificial way, but in a way that makes you feel alive again. And here's something many people don't realize: this drink doesn't just help with erections. It helps with energy, with mental clarity, with how easily you get up out of a chair. Why? Because blood flow affects everything. So even if you're not chasing intimacy tonight, your body still benefits every time you nourish your circulation this way. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but I'm not a smoothie kind of guy. Or maybe you're worried about the sugar in fruit, or whether this actually works for men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s. And I get it, those are fair concerns. But let me ask you this. What's the alternative? Waiting for things to get worse? Continuing to avoid intimacy, or feeling frustrated when your body doesn't cooperate? You deserve better than that. You deserve to feel confident again, to feel in control. And here's the truth, it's not about being 25 again. It's about being the best version of yourself right now. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about claiming vitality. And that's something you can choose, no matter your age. That glass of beetroot and watermelon juice, it's not just a drink. It's a message to your body that says, I still care. I still believe in myself. I'm still in the game. Some men even add a touch of cayenne pepper to the mix, just a tiny pinch. Why? Because cayenne helps heat the body, stimulates blood circulation, and boosts metabolism. It's like giving your blood a little wake-up call. And just like that, what started as a simple drink becomes something far more powerful, a daily ritual that supports your health, your energy, and yes, your ability to enjoy intimacy fully. This doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need fancy powders, expensive supplements, or the latest viral trend. You need consistency and a willingness to treat your body with the same care and intention you've shown to others your entire life. Because you've earned this, you've lived enough years, seen enough change, and carried enough weight. Now it's time to start receiving, to feel strong, to feel capable, to feel desired. And if a simple glass of a natural drink can help you unlock that, then it's worth every drop. Now that we've started with what's in the glass, let's talk about what's around that habit, the things that either boost or block your body's ability to respond, because the drink is powerful. Yes, but the way you live around it is what makes the difference between a one-time boost and a lasting transformation. Let's get honest now. One of the most overlooked but most common issues I see in men over 60 is dryness. I know, it sounds harmless, but dryness, especially around the penis, is not just dryness. It's a signal. Your body's trying to tell you something. She pauses, letting the words sink in. Think about it like this. Your skin is the largest organ of your body, right? It protects you, shields you, and it communicates with you. So when the skin on or around your penis becomes dry, flaky, or irritated, it's not just a cosmetic issue. It could be a sign of low testosterone, poor hygiene, or worse, an underlying infection or even early diabetes. Many older men begin to notice peeling or itchiness around the glands, the head, or the shaft of the penis, while some think it's just aging. Dr. Eliana warns that dryness here can lead to microtears, tiny splits in the skin during intimacy, leading to infection, fungal infections like Candida asterisk, irritation from soap buildup, or harsh detergents loss of sensitivity over time if your skin feels tight, flaky, or looks ashy, especially after washing. You might be over-cleaning or using the wrong products. She raises an eyebrow and continues. I've seen too many cases where older men use strong body washes, antibacterial soaps, or even medicated creams thinking they're doing good. But these products strip away the natural oils your penis needs to stay soft, elastic, and protected. And please, never use powder, deodorants, or colognes down there. I can't tell you how many men develop allergic reactions just from trying to smell nice. I treated him, of course, but it took 6 weeks of creams, antibiotics, and lifestyle changes. He looked at me with tears and said, "Doctor, I didn't know being too clean could hurt me." And that's exactly why knowledge beats guesswork, especially after 60. Men often wait too long. They feel embarrassed or assume it'll pass. But ignoring these signs could lead to balanitis, UTIs, or even Peyronie's disease in severe cases. You brush your teeth daily, right? You do that to prevent problems. Think of this check the same way, it's prevention, not paranoia. Here's the deal. Healthy erections are not just about libido or testosterone. They are a window into your vascular health. If you notice that your erections are softer, shorter, or slower to arrive, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. Your penis is a pressure organ. It depends on strong blood flow. If your erections weaken, it might mean blood vessels are narrowing not just in your penis, but in your heart too. She emphasizes, weak erections can be an early sign of heart disease. Many men ignore this, blaming stress, fatigue, or aging. But she says it's a flag waving from your circulatory system. When you're over 60, you can't afford to ignore the basics. And the first, most basic tip is this: cleanliness isn't optional. It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many men, especially in their senior years, are unknowingly doing more harm than good during their daily hygiene routines. And no, we're not just talking about taking a shower. We're talking about real, intentional penis hygiene, the kind that protects you from bacteria, reduces your risk of infections, and keeps you feeling fresh, healthy, and confident. Let's bring in Dr. Eliana. Most older men don't realize that the skin around the penis changes as we age. It becomes thinner, more sensitive, and less elastic. That means it's more vulnerable to irritation, fungal infections, and bacterial buildup, especially under the foreskin for uncircumcised men. So, what should you do? Step 1. Wash with lukewarm water, not hot. Hot water dries out the skin, and in men over 60, that dryness can cause micro tears and discomfort. Use gentle, circular motions, not aggressive scrubbing. Step 2. Avoid harsh soaps. Many popular soaps contain fragrances and chemicals that can irritate the genital area. Choose a fragrance-free, pH-balanced cleanser designed for sensitive skin. Step 3. Pay attention to the folds. If you're uncircumcised, gently pull back the foreskin and rinse underneath daily. Don't skip this even if you don't notice a smell. Buildup of smegma, a mix of dead skin and oils, can become a breeding ground for bacteria. Step 4. Dry thoroughly. After washing, gently pat the area dry with a clean towel. Moisture trapped in skin folds can cause fungal infections, which are more common in older men with diabetes or weakened immune systems. And here's a powerful truth Dr. Eliana emphasizes. You can't treat your penis like an afterthought and expect lifelong performance. Being clean is not just about smelling good. It's about protecting your health and sexual function. Now, let's talk about something most men don't realize: the damage caused by being too clean. Overwashing. With soap, especially antibacterial or scented soaps, can strip the skin of its natural oils. This leads to cracking, redness, and chronic irritation. And for men over 60, the healing process is slower, so those small irritations can become serious problems. So remember this golden rule. Dr. Eliana also notes that trimmed pubic hair can reduce sweat and odor, making cleanliness easier. But be careful, use a clean trimmer, not razors, and never trim dry. It's the small changes like these gentle care, right products, thorough drying that protect you from embarrassing issues like foul odor, itching, and rashes, fungal infections, chronic irritation, painful foreskin inflammation if you notice unusual discharge, persistent redness, or a foul smell even after washing. It's time to see a doctor. Don't ignore the signs. So, gentlemen, let's be honest. Would you let your car go months without maintenance? Of course not. Your penis deserves the same thoughtful care, especially now. So whether it's morning or night, take 2 minutes daily to give it the attention it needs. Because the truth is, cleanliness isn't just hygiene. It's respect for your body, your partner, and your health. Let's talk about something most men avoid: dryness. Yes, dryness down there isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous, especially after 60. After age 60, many men begin to experience dryness in their intimate areas due to lower testosterone levels, reduced natural oil production, and even the use of harsh soaps or hot water during bathing. Excessive dryness can lead to skin cracks, irritation, an increased risk of fungal or bacterial infections. But here's something most don't know. Overwashing or using scented soaps actually strips natural oils your skin needs. Please don't. Use antibacterial or deodorant soaps on your genitals. These contain chemicals that can severely irritate the skin, especially in older men. What to do instead? 1. Use mild, fragrance-free cleansers. Look for ones with labels like pH balanced, for sensitive skin, or dermatologist recommended. 2. Pat dry. Never rub vigorously. Use a soft towel and gently pat your genital area dry. Friction can cause microtears that become entry points for infection. 3. Apply natural moisturizers. Dr. Eliana recommends coconut oil, aloe vera gel, or a doctor-approved unscented moisturizer to keep the skin smooth and supple. As skin thins with age, it becomes more vulnerable to minor damage. Add dry skin to that, and you've got a recipe for chronic discomfort, itching, and inflammation, often misdiagnosed as something worse. And let's be real, dry skin in intimate areas doesn't just affect health. It affects your confidence, your intimacy, and how connected you feel to your own body. Did you know that a quick rinse before bed, not a full shower, can help wash away sweat and bacteria without stripping moisture? This is especially helpful if you wear underwear all day or live in a humid area. Joe, 67, from New Jersey, spent years using harsh soaps and drying out his skin, thinking cleaner meant healthier. But repeated irritation led to painful eczema and infections that required antibiotics and antifungal creams. After switching to a gentle wash, using moisturizer, and avoiding rough towels, Joe reports 0 flare-ups in the last 9 months. Dryness is not just a nuisance, it's a threat. By maintaining moisture with care, you protect not only your skin, but your comfort, confidence, and overall health. Men over 60 often ask me, why does my erection feel weaker, slower, or sometimes not happen at all even though my desire is there? And my answer always begins with one thing: blood flow. Yes, gentlemen, your penis is a hydraulic organ. That means it runs on pressure, and that pressure comes from blood. Without strong blood flow, your erections will be softer, shorter, or absent no matter how healthy your testosterone is. After 60, arteries begin to narrow naturally. This is called endothelial dysfunction, and it's common even in men with no heart disease. What most men don't realize is that the penis is often the first place blood flow issues show up. Yes, erectile issues are often an early warning sign of cardiovascular problems. The good news? There's something you can do daily to preserve your penile blood flow. It's not a pill or surgery. It's motion. I call it the Daily Penis Pulse Booster. And it's as simple as this. Just 20 minutes of movement that gets your heart rate up. This could be a brisk walk, cycling, swimming, or even dancing. Why does this work? Because when you walk briskly or move your body, your blood vessels open up, nitric oxide levels rise, and your arteries stay flexible. That's the exact environment your penis thrives in. Here are 3 micro habits you can start today to increase blood flow. Downstairs, walk 10 minutes after every meal. It regulates blood sugar and improves circulation. Do 30 seconds of deep squats. Squats engage the largest muscles, triggering better blood flow and even boosting testosterone. Practice belly breathing 3x a day. This reduces stress and increases oxygen delivery to tissues, including your penis. The truth is, your penis is just like your brain or heart. If you don't use it or support its blood supply, you lose it. So even if you're not sexually active right now, protecting blood flow keeps the door open for future intimacy. Some foods also help. Beets, rich in nitrates, pomegranates. Support arterial health. Citrus fruits contain flavonoids that strengthen capillaries. Dark chocolate, in moderation. It supports nitric oxide production you don't need. Exotic superfoods. You need consistency. Men over 60 often think aging means the end of their sexual confidence. But what I see is that many men just don't know how to take care of their penis. Boosting blood flow isn't a sex tip, it's a life tip. Because your manhood is a mirror of your inner health. Start moving. Start healing.